Some of the things that I do to get them to look into my eyes and see that I care. That might mean that I'll call them the next day. It might mean that I'll even pay a visit to their home. And I come across a little intense, and I have a tendency to do that just from my own personality. I want my patients to walk away knowing that that intensity comes from a real desire to help them the best they can. And not just taking advantage of some surgical skill I might have, but to go that extra mile or extra minute to let them know what they're doing or how they're doing in the process of their care.
You know, there's some injuries that have happened to the team, and so ultimately that's it's changed kind of what we want to do. But the guys that are in there are running hard, and they're not fumbling, and so they're taking care of the ball. And so I'm okay giving them the ball because that's just part of what we try to do. You know, he should have been in last week. You know, and I was an emotional wreck last week, and my wife would contest that. But it's just because I think there's so much to the potential in this team, and I just don't think we played well last week. So I'm happy it's in, that we got in now, week 8. Now it's like, let's go play Edwardsburg, because Plainwell tonight showed us some things that Edwardsburg does, and so I like the way we defended it. We just got to continue to do that because that's what Edwardsburg's going to do. It's going to be wishbone, wing tee all night long, and they're just going to ground and pound. So we've got to be ready to come up and make tackles, and if we play defensively like we played tonight, there's no reason why we can't walk off with a win.
We talk about that all the time, that this defense is, they're really special, because it's not like you look at there and you say, oh, we have these great, outstanding athletes, but the chemistry is there. They work together. If there's an issue, they try to plug the hole, they try to take care of it, and they're talking to each other, and it makes it nice as a coach. There's over the 18 or 19 years I've been coaching, you can go back and look at a few defenses, and you see those defenses, and you remember them. Some of them you're glad that they leave, and some of them that you're ecstatic about. This one, I'm gonna be really sad when they're gone. There's such great leadership from top down, so it's fun. I love that. We talk about being missiles or arrows, coming in one side of the body and coming out the other side, and it's just great when we see guys doing that. We had last year Kaywood, he was bringing it quite often, and this year it's just like we're getting it from everywhere. You get it from linemen, you get it from free safeties. You know, it's great when you have a safety that's going to come up and hit somebody, and those guys are just they're enjoying themselves, and it's fun to watch. And it's fun to watch, it's fun to listen to them, and it's just fun to be around them. Next week is going to be a nice challenge for us, because if we're starting to look toward the playoffs now with the 6th win, and some of the teams that we're looking at that we may be playing are going to be playing very similar to Edwardsburg. So yeah, it's going to be a great test for us. Hopefully we're getting some of our injured guys back. We have a slew of them this year that can really be impact players, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. I think that there's a lot of teams that come and look at us and see our small numbers and see that we have guys playing both ways, and said these guys, it's a fluke, they're playing lesser teams. And I think just like Plainwell, they're going to be licking their wounds on their way home tonight, and that's happened to every team that we played. I think that they underestimate how hard our guys hit, and we talk about, like tonight with the senior night, so this is the last time you get to play on this field, and make it count. Go out there and play for yourself and play for your teammates and your family. It's going to be a great night, and they just came out, and it's so fun to watch. And we have a lot of fans that complain every time it's 4th and 10 and we go for it. That's what I tell them, say, hey, defense, that's their job. I don't care where you are on the field. I do if we're sitting in the end zone, but I don't care where on the field. I tell them, hey, let's go for it, and our defense will stop them, and that's held true this year for us.